I have to be a shorter one today. I'm on a time uh, limit here, so I was trying to figure out what I was going to do today. Try to work out where I can do a work shift, and I got down to I didn't even have a single clean T-shirt, socks, underwear, anything. I've been lugging around dirty laundry, so I thought, well, maybe I could get in my mom's. Nope, door locks are changed. So come back here, made an agreement uh, that I would move out on Monday for a week. Nope, needed more drama. Locks changed, so I didn't never get a chance to do laundry. It's been like carrying this dirty laundry around, and so anyway, I've got another cleaning project up in Clintonville. It's like the I've never seen so many BLM signs in the neighborhood. It's just insane. It's like the libtard capital of Ohio is in Clintonville. But it's best. I lived there for 4 years before when I lived here. So that's all good. But when I was leaving here to go to my mom's, I was thinking, last thought was, well, what is going to be inside of this house that I will need next? And that's what it was. It was tobacco. It all played out. So, and Robin, if you're getting this, it seems like someone is telling her when I'm on here doing this, this is what I'm really doing to her, is exposing all this. Just sitting here using the Wi-Fi, explaining my life. But yeah, this is your last opportunity to do your act of fool. Go do that legal stuff and get a restraining order. Because that's it. I'm taking this and I'm gone. That's it. I'll be in touch to get my cold weather clothes in there. Of course, that's the season, so I'll need those. And then that's it. It's all over. And then we'll probably start dating again, like we usually do. It's like it's all good, it's like 99% good, and then, but it's just that proximity. If I'm like living here, that's what agitates that. It's too close to home. But yeah, so this will be the only last excuse that's on the board. The whole set's been cleared, so now it's just you and your stuff, and the fact that I'm in proximity of the Wi-Fi here to get my tobacco. That's your only excuse left. After that, done. And Molly, I'm going to stop by my mother's house, and I'm going to collect 2 bags out of the sauna of my clothes and stuff, and that's it. I'm going. It's over. So if you want to act a fool and get a eviction, do all that, this is the time. This is your opportunity. I'm letting you know that. To act a fool. There's nothing else on the set for John Boy to be accused of that. And if this is irritating you and triggering you, you might ask yourself, why is this on your set right now? Coming at you. The consequence of what was coming out of your mouths? Yeah, it sure is. Because you were breaking the law. Accusing me of being this horrible person because you're acting out your inner child drama and you haven't got that figured out. So that's one more opportunity, and then it's just there's nothing else out there for you to try to beat up John Boy, tell him he's a bad person. This is court being cleared. You triggered. I'm going to trigger you guys until you're off the set with that. Thug. Ooh. So this is your last chance, Molly. If you want to do your drama, I'm going to go over there in a few minutes and just get my stuff and go back to Sean's. That's it. So you're going to have to find something else to be a victim of. You have to find something else out on the light show to blame and say, this is this age. This is this time to do that healing because it's being explained to you. And there's nothing else out on the stage for you to pretend that there's something that's happening to you, that you're a victim. That's what this is all about. So yeah, I'm back in like super clean mode, a couple hours, and then just pass out. I don't even know where I was when I was waking up. I get another dimension. Took a little poop this morning. It's nice. It's like bye pizza. Didn't eat anything yesterday. Haven't eaten anything today. Juice. Sean, if you happen to listen to this, I'll stop at this grocery, replace the orange juice. Been drinking a lot of juice. Um, yeah, that's the update. It's funny. I was walking to get my car, so I parked it up in the by the park up there last night, and then I walked to Sean's. I couldn't remember where he lived. I've been there 100 times, but not in the last few years. I texted Molly. I said, "What street is that?" I knew it was Indiana, but I thought it was a horizontal street, and it was a perpendicular one. That's why I was off. But that little neighborhood, it's just like a labyrinth. It's like a maze. It's little streets, one-way streets. And I'm just walking all around the neighborhood. I was just filling it out. That's where I saw the BLM signs. And then I was walking back to the car today, and I'm coming through the alley, and there's 5 cops, man. Something's going on. And I was like that reaction. But I just listened in my heart. I was like, oh, no, I already know. And yeah, they were like, hey, what's up? I said, hey, what's up? How you doing? Good. Nothing. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just turning around watching the ice, see where the ice is going to start melting and cracking for the show. That's a sort of more interesting way to look at it, and you can do that because your heart feels it up there. And it's like, oh, wow, now watch it. This is the result of it. So this life that you thought is just happening on its own out there spontaneously, it's already being projected. And so everything's symbolic. And then when I showed up to Sean's last night, what did I do? My sister texted me back today, thanks Molly, today, but last night, I got the technology. I punched in his name, Columbus, Ohio, address, and then you have to click on the website, it just popped up, Indiana, and the address, and so that's how I found it. But there's a washer and a dryer, like sitting outside in the kitchen. He needs help getting them downstairs and hooked up. Symbolic. Me and my dirty laundry. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. So yeah, all's good in the hood. And caught it with Bert Hunt. We haven't seen each other in 30 years. He remembers seeing me at YMCA, and I was like, but I was thinking of the old YMCA. But they had built a new YMCA, and I do remember that now, Bert, because it was at the new big boxy one, right? The old one was like that cool building, big cavernous chambers and stuff. I was like, I don't remember seeing you there, but it was at the other one. So yeah, we had a good chat. It was in Enid, so next time he heads this way or I head that way, we're gonna connect. Hadn't really talked, been on here a little bit, but we just start chatting like it was 30 years ago, I mean, that's how mine is, right? We get this perception that it's always years and time, but no, it's always the present. And that was a good present. So that's actually update from C-Bus. Yeah, I mean, I have no connection now to the light show on here. I haven't been on Facebook, and I'm like, the only way I'm going to find out about something is through you guys. If they do or something, the government's doing something. I don't care. I'm watching the ice cracks and figure out what is symbolic in my life, what that's really going on. And everything around me is that process, right? Step up and be a man. But yeah, so energetic rewiring. Still going through all that. And just the other part on the Uber thing, I said, well, because I did have this shirt, this muscle shirt. Last night, if I ordered an Uber, would I want the driver to show up in a muscle shirt? So, no. I want to be on my top. That's what I want the best quality. So next time I do that, I'll have all my game together. And that's what's, just the attention to that detail. As we rebuild and reorganize our lives. So yeah, just cleaning out my court. That's what was in there, accusing me of doing all these terrible things to them, and they're the victim. Where the set's been cleared, everything's been cleared. Now it's just you and your trauma. That's the superorganism trying to heal itself. It's me coming through this black box right now to you, trying to heal itself. So we can heal these dramas from our generations and our families. So go and sit with your mother when you were that age, until you can see that it's the same life. You're the same. You would have done the exact same thing that she did. Robin's mother had two. She was her third daughter. So yeah, there's a little kid. She's doing her on her own world, not aware that that's the way you were reacting to her not listening to you. She didn't know, but you got to go forgive her for that, because you would have done the exact same thing that she was doing in that moment, and have continued on. It's a cyclic thing. How many other ways can I explain that? And Molly, go sit with Mom when you were there and remember, experience that emotional stuff that you had to tuck away. That's what all that rage is. That's what's coming out on me. That's what needs to be corrected. That's what is to be healed. So that you're not putting all that thug energy out there and saying bad things about people. This is the direct result of that. That happened, and this is the response of the superorganism to help you, me, to heal, so we don't have to deal with this shit. I was like, how come we can't just hang out and just get along? That's not what it's about. It's the energy, emotions are the real stuff. The physical world is a representation of it. The spirit is eternal. But in between there is the emotions. And you're the only one that can do that for you. There's nobody else doing anything to you, except here I'm just pointing that out. And that might get you triggered, but tough, because you're not going to be calling me bad names anymore. I'm not putting it up with it. The court, that's what I've been talking about all these times. Clean it out. So if you want back in to my court, those are the rules. That's my story that I have so far. Sam and I stimulated to clean up stuff too. I know, I've just been like over the top, like stuff needs clean. You should see the place I'm at. I'm like, oh, this is like a, I'm like, symbolic, right? What am I going to give? Sean, you're not clean enough. No, it's everything I wanted. And I can be of assistance there. But yeah, everything around me is going to be clean. Because that's symbolic of my court being clean. So, the age of cleaning. Went from the age of training wheels into the age of cleaning. So we can be happy. That's who I want to interact with. I don't do accusing me of stuff. Oh my goodness. And I'm just going to give love back to anything that comes at me. Because it's already back in the ice. That's what you're watching. Fascinating. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I feel like I'm born again. It's like a death experience. You get, just not switching out your sleeve, but yeah, energetically, it is dying. That way of going about your life in Plato's cave. That is dying in me. Like, that you could even imagine that everybody's just trying to do their thing. And then we should be enjoying ourselves with that. But it's a big hurdle, right? If you're carrying that around, and that's coloring your interactions and your relationships, if you haven't got that figured out, that's your responsibility. Okay. So I'll go do my next move, and get you guys updated. Jody, I got your message. You see my life. I will call you. I think maybe Tuesday, maybe tomorrow, and then I'd love to come out and check out that property. And but yeah, I got to get my my hammock and my sleeping bag and that stuff. So I'm gonna go do that now. And the new world order is here for sure. Thought it was gonna be out there. No, it was on the set. New world order is coming. New world have matured to step up and take ownership of that. You don't need a government out there telling you what to do. All that. That's for the knuckleheads. And that's why it exists. And it will still exist. Because they're going to be manifesting that. And that's what they need. So. Good. Big love. I guess I better jump up on out of here and go do my next thing, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. All right, bye.